Well, I still pay child support because our daughter goes to school. It's better for her to go to school in her area as opposed to mine. Our schools are terrible. We don't really do well over there, and her school is great over there. But I wanted kind of a reduction.
Wait a minute, when you say reduction, you're paying child support to her.
Yes.
Who does the child live with?
Me. But she goes to school with her.
It's not a... Wait a minute.
Yes,
you all know that's not how this works, right?
What?
The person who the child lives with does not pay child support. The person who the child does not live with pays child support.
Well, ma'am, originally we had an agreement with the court.
And it's Your Honor or judge.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. We originally had an agreement, but she goes to night school, so our daughter lives with me.
Okay,
but she goes to her school.
That you guys have an agreement.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that, right, ma'am?
Yes, but I'm the one that pays for her schooling.
How much is her schooling?
It's $600 a month.
$600 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But the child lives with him. She has needs outside of school. You understand that, right?
Yes, I understand.
So the child is living with you.
Yes.
You're paying for her day-to-day expenses.
Absolutely.
You're paying for her extracurricular activities, I'm assuming, right?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
What are you paying for besides school?
I only pay for school and the food that she eats on a day-to-day basis.
You put food in his house?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't y'all just get back together?
No, that's not a good idea.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. She's kind of volatile. So we like each other outside of a relationship, but in a relationship it's kind of volatile.
Here's something you might not expect. Only 3% of child support cases involve the parent with full custody actually paying. Surprising, right? But in most of these rare cases, it's a private arrangement, usually designed to keep the child in a top-performing school district, and there's good reason for that. Data from the National Center for Education Statistics shows that students who remain in highly rated school zones are 4 times more likely to go to college. That's a powerful motivator for parents to think outside the box. But while these setups may seem practical, they often lead to problems, especially when everyday costs like clothes, groceries, or school supplies are split informally. Without clear agreements, 82% of these situations turn into financial confusion.
That's not how this works, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You should not be paying child support to her, and the child lives with you. Are you giving him the money back?
No.
What are you doing with the money?
I spend it on her schooling.
You spend it on what?
Using it to pay for her schooling.
To pay for her school, but she does not live with you. You know what? How much money you make a year?
I make $50,000 a year.
Wait, hold up.
Did I say something wrong?
I didn't know you had a job.
What do you mean, hold up?
I didn't know she had a job.
Wait a minute, you didn't tell him you worked?
I just started working.
See, you're coming in here playing these games. Look, we're not here to play games, okay? He should have known that you were working. And you should not be taking money away from him, and you have a job, and you're making how much?
I'm making $50,000 a year.
$50,000 a year? You think it's a game.
In all honesty, Judge, I just started working.
You think it's a game. That's not cute. And this is not funny. This is a serious matter. This man is paying child support for a child who lives with him. He has to pay extra money for his expenses and everything. You understand that? So you have a 2-bedroom home or apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
He has to get an extra bedroom. That's extra money that he could be saving. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Electricity be all the other expenses. They're increasing while you're sitting on $50,000.
Every year, the child support system runs into roadblocks, and it usually starts when parents make private deals that skip the official court process. Here's the catch. Courts won't order the custodial parent to pay support. That goes against the whole idea of how the system's designed to work. But when parents hide income or adjust living arrangements under the radar, it's the kids who end up caught in the middle, and both households start to feel the strain. It's the kind of real-life tension that plays out more often than you'd think.
Have your gross at $4,166.67. Brings your net down to $3,266. $3,266.81. How many children do you have, ma'am?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. That's going to be based on 20%. So child support is $653.37. You can close your mouth. It's okay. You're getting $600 right now from him, and you make $50,000 a year. Who pays health insurance for this child?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$150.
$150. How often are you paid?
I get paid every 2 weeks, ma'am.
Okay. So for the child only, it's $150?
Yes, ma'am.
You do understand that a part of the child support obligation is to pay health insurance. The two of you understand that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you, ma'am, will be paying $653.37 plus $150, which brings your monthly obligation to $803.37. And again, you can close your mouth because that's what it's going to be.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any other questions? Anything else pertaining to the child? We're not here to play games, ma'am. You need to do what's right by him as well as by your child. Everybody clear?
Yes, ma'am.
If nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Stop recording.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop recording.
Really? In front of the fucking house?
Stop recording.
Don't worry, I'm gonna unlock it. In front of the... Hide your face, bro. Hide your face. Really? In front of the house?
Bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
In front of the house.
Okay, bye.
The only day I wake up early, this is what you're doing out here?
Okay, bye.
6 a.m. in the morning, and y'all here fucking in front of the house.
Bye.
In front of the house, bro.
Bye.
Can I have my shirt?
Bye.
You gotta... Bro. In front of the fucking house.
Okay, bye.
In my fucking truck.
Bye.
Bro, how long you been talking to her, bro?
Just a couple weeks.
She didn't tell you about me? Bro, right in front of my fucking house?
Bye.
I'm getting my shit and I'm leaving.
Bye.
I'm leaving.
Can I get my shoes?
Grab your shit, bro. Bro, just get on, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of my car, bro.
Okay, bye.
Cheaters get caught early. Literally. AM is prime time for getting exposed. People heading to work, night shifters coming home, and the world just starting to wake up. But getting busted in your partner's car, parked right outside your home? That's next level reckless. It's wild how often it happens. Why? Familiar spots can feel too safe. And that leash in the backseat? Yeah, that screams planned, not spontaneous. This wasn't just a quick mistake. It was a full-on setup. Thoughts? Drop them in the comments. Let's talk.
That the baby's not Jabari's.
It's 100% Jabari's.
100%.
1,000%. 1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Yes.
When you look at him, when you hold him, do you feel like he's your son?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Are you confident that the baby's going to come back yours?
I'm confident, yeah.
Okay, let's find out. Nervous?
Not at all.
Jabari, you came here and took a DNA test to find out if this little boy is yours. The results of that DNA test, Jabari, is that you are not the father.
When it comes to paternity, confidence isn't always certainty. In fact, studies reveal that in cases where mothers say they're 100% sure who the father is, DNA tests prove them wrong a staggering 77% of the time. Often, that confidence is based on emotional connection or how a man steps up to care for the child. But in the courtroom, feelings don't hold up like facts do. And when the results come back, the reality can be devastating for everyone involved. It's a tough reminder. Belief doesn't override biology. What do you think about this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get the conversation going.
What's that? About a couple weeks now. Yeah. Okay. That's my wife, sir. That's your wife? That is my wife. Really? Well, I had no idea. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Can you please stand back near your vehicle, sir? I can't breathe this.
I can't breathe it either.
So I'm going to need you to go back in your vehicle and you can leave.
Let me go.
Yes, sir. You can leave before I get angry.
Grab this car.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just want to say before I go, we are both victims of the thing.
No worries, mate. It's not your fault. You're not the married woman who made Tinder. No worries, mate. How could you do this to me? Wasted 7 years on this. You know what? Oh, you can call your mum and she can come pick you up wherever the hell we are. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'll be alright, boys.
There's a growing trend showing up in male support groups. More men are discovering that their partners are using dating apps while away on business trips to arrange secret meetups. Technology has made stepping out easier than ever. But it's also made getting caught a lot messier thanks to digital footprints that are tough to erase and even hard